Hello, Anarchy Land. This is Tracy, where thinking for yourself is a requirement, not an option. Alright, we're going to call this last week's crazy and predictions for this week. Alright, last week, Turkey officially won his 5th term. Why in hell anybody would want to be president for 5 years of anywhere is beyond me. He has been told that he has to send troops to Kosovo. Well, that doesn't mean he has to send a whole bunch of them. He just sent a few being maybe 20. He's a NATO member. Unfortunately, he's tethered to it. But he did make it clear that Western values will never affect the Turkish society. I think you will get a support for that one. There's one prediction. Ukraine is actively trying to kill President Putin. They admit it. What in the fuck is wrong with these people? Don't they realize the next guy that comes in behind him could be worse? They could be less patient than he's been. I mean, honestly, if I was a leader of a country, had to deal with DC, I would have dropped them to the bottom of the ocean by now. I wouldn't put up with them. Now, I think, here's a prediction, going forward, we're going to start seeing Russia get serious. I think we're going to start understanding why the Nazi soldiers under Hitler, like Hermann Göring, went above and beyond reason to end up in the hands of the British and American soldiers, as opposed to the Soviet Russian soldiers. They were terrified because they knew what they'd done, and they knew that Russia was aware of it. They were terrified to land in the Russian hands, and we're going to find out why. Alright, the continuation of the death of free speech. A gray zone journalist, I'm not really that familiar with him. I know Max Blumenthal is with them, and he's pretty good. Was detained, questioned. As far as I know, they still have him, just like the SBU in Ukraine still has Gonzalo Lira. There was an article written by a professor, Yakov Revkin. He defected from the Soviet Union because of the suppression of speech and one-sided journalism. He immigrated to Canada, where he became a professor. Now, he has pointed out that we are going the exact same path. Only one side, one opinion allowed. And that's it. I expect more of it going forward. Debt ceiling bullshit drama. Oh my god. George Carlin has got to be shaking his head watching this. Alright. What that bill just did was it gave carte blanche, a blank check or an open credit card to Wall Street bankers and the military-industrial complex. Now, I'm talking about people that own companies like Boeing, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin. These people, the ones that are at the very top of the absolute worst among humanity. They just got open check. You and I just got screwed. We had our pants yanked down and that big red, white, and blue penis shoved right up our asses once again. Now, I don't think at the end of the day that people truly understand what this is going to mean. Going forward, I really expect the Ukrainian offense to be more like a fart in a paper bag. Pointless. Like I said, the reality of that bill will come home. For a lot of people, when you're going to a grocery store and you're getting less food, the same money, if not more. And Presidents Putin and Erdogan will gather more support. I will see you guys